have debt and goals I want to save for. How do I decide whether to prioritize paying off debt or saving? It's a great question that I get all the time too. And my answer is do both. Let's say it's and it doesn't really matter what type of debt it is, but it's if it's credit card debt or something, you say, and you're aggressively putting all of your extra money towards credit card debt, and then something happens, like your cat needs to have emergency dental surgery. True story. If you don't have any money in savings, how are you going to pay for that? Odds are you're going to have to pull out that credit card that you've been working so hard to pay down and put it on a credit card if you're not doing a little bit of both. So when my husband and I first started our budgeting journey, I'm pretty sure I was putting away $5 a month into a savings account because that's what fit into our budget at the time. When we started together, it was 2018, 2019. We had just started working together. Um, if I haven't mentioned this or if you haven't heard me say this before, we also have a second business together where we are financial planners and do investment planning, retirement planning, life insurance, all of those sort of things. So we were doing that. We were starting at that business together. So we were both self-employed, so we did not have a regular paycheck. So it was kind of imperative that we were like, okay, we have to figure out what is coming in, what's going out, what do we need to pay for? Like I said, but at that point, knew we needed to be putting something away. So $5 a month is where we started and slowly increased that to now we're at more like 250 a month. And that's just for a specific emergency fund. We're also saving into specific pots of money like vet bills, human medical bills, house savings, things like that. So that's my answer. Do a little bit of both because if you aren't saving and something, that next big expense will come up. It's going to come up at some point. I actually had a friend ask me this once. How do I save for things like car repairs if I don't know how much they're going to be or when they're going to happen? And my answer was like, you save something, anything, literally whatever you can, because it would be better to have $100 towards that expense than nothing, right? So it will take time to build up to where you want to be, but you have to start somewhere.